We have started our day at this promenade which runs all the way along Playa de la Rada beach. We are heading from the old town all the way down to the port. It is gorgeous. We've been in Estepona now for a month and we come down to this promenade for a walk pretty much every day.
Nearly every day.
Yeah. Plenty of bars and restaurants, always a lot going on. People playing sports, people just coming for a wander just like we are. It's tree lined, there are loads of flowers. It is beautiful. Oh, and we are going to stop ourselves for a drink somewhere a little bit special, I think, before we get to the marina. And on the way, we're going to be looking out for dolphins because yesterday we saw dolphins literally just a few meters away from the coast. So we're going to be looking out today. So we have just got completely distracted by this game of beach frisbee, or frisbee, I'm not sure if I just made that up, that is going on. You might be able to see it behind us. It is so entertaining, it looks exhausting, but it's so much fun. So we're going to sit here and enjoy it for a while longer.
Muchas gracias. So as Rachel said, we were coming somewhere special next, and this is it, the Cielo Bar, the Sky Bar, up at the top of the Mirador del Carmen. We have got super lucky. We've got the sofa seats up here, and from here we've just got incredible views. So we can see across to Gibraltar so clearly. You can see the Strait of Gibraltar, you can see across to Morocco, the Atlas Mountains, and on the other side of the building across to Estepona Old Town. So look, it is amazing, unbelievable views. The best views you can definitely get around here. Yeah, the best views you can get around here. So it actually only costs €3 to get in here, and actually for most people walking past you probably wouldn't even think you can come in here because it isn't hugely advertised, but it's €3 to get in, and that €3 is actually redeemable against your drinks. And with all the best intentions in the world to come and put for a coffee, that didn't happen. It's far too hot up here now, so we've gone for a lovely beer.
Here we are in Estepona Port, just a few minutes away from the Cielo Bar. It's a complete mix of, it still feels quite touristy, there's some lovely cafes and restaurants, but it's very much still a working port. You're seeing the fishermen boats going in and out all day, there's the dry docks just back behind me. If you're looking for something different, if you're staying further down the coast, Marbella, Porto Banús, I would definitely recommend Estepona as a day trip, just because it is so unique and it is only a 30-minute drive away. Anyway, it is baking hot here. We are just a few minutes walk actually from our Airbnb. So we're going to do the Spanish thing, we're going to go back, have some rest in the shade, grab a bit of lunch, and then this afternoon we are going to be heading into Estepona Old Town.
Oh, there are loads of fish knocking about. Yeah. The water's so clear. It's actually pretty tempting to get in.
Go on then, I'll film it.
Nah, I'm actually pretty scared of the cold water, to be fair. Oh, what's the only thing between us and some nice lunch?
It is this big hill.
It is. Every single time we come out, there's an absolute monstrous hill back to the Airbnb, and it is a right pain in the ricker.
But we do get the views from the balcony.
Yeah, we do get good views from the top. So it's always well worth us coming home for lunch or back to the Airbnb, because Rachel makes salads that, honestly, if this was TripAdvisor, that'd be 5-star all day and probably cost about €20, when we got the ingredients maybe for €4 from Lidl, so well worth a little trip back.
The first thing that we're going to do this afternoon is hire some bikes just for an hour, but we're going to head down the promenade. In the direction of Marbella, this promenade runs for another 18 kilometres past Estepona.
I don't think we're going to go that far.
No, we can give it a go.
Yeah.
We're going to hire the bikes from a company that we've used before called Costa Bikes. It's only €4 for an hour, so I don't think you can get much better than that. And the bikes were pretty good last time, so we are heading up there now.
One-hander, eh?
Beautiful day there. Woohoo! Here it comes! Showing up. So everywhere that we come, me and Ian play this little game where we pick out our dream house in another life. Where would we live? And I found mine. These massive villas right on the beachfront. Imagine that.
So we didn't quite get the 18 kilometres along the promenade, but we did get far along enough to see a fair amount of the coastline, and it is beautiful. Definitely, if you've got a day in Estepona, hire a bike out for an hour or so and come along, because it's super easy and it's really, really picturesque.
Estepona Old Town is just this maze of quaint streets, whitewashed buildings, pot plants everywhere. We actually heard that each street is responsible for maintaining a different colour pot plant. So you'll see at the moment we're on the green street, we've just come up purple. I've seen pink down the road. So we're going to take a wander through the streets. We could honestly do this for hours. We are heading to the Plaza de Flor, which is the main square here in Estepona. You'll see it, it's just beautiful. It's got a fountain in the middle, surrounded by flowers, lovely little bars around the outside. If you are looking for a lunch stop, there is a place there called Avocado. It's usually pretty busy, but if you can get a spot right in the centre of the square, it is a gorgeous place for lunch. And we will be back there later because we are trying out a rooftop bar.
So there are plenty of shops to stroll around when you're in Estepona as well. But for the moment, we're going to give it a miss and we're going to head back to the Airbnb and get ready for our night out. Oh, honestly, that is so good. It's wicked. So that is the end of our evening here in Estepona, and a beautiful evening.
Yeah, it was great. So we started off at the rooftop bar, which is at the top of the El Pilar Hotel, and it was amazing. There's 360 views. We were lucky enough to be there for sunset.
Got some unbelievable shots of it as
Yeah,
well. It's so like there was loads
Yeah,
of
I hope it picks it up because it was like pinky, orangey tones.
yeah, it was really
So hard
good.
to explain.
And then from there, we decided that we were going to go get some food. So we headed down to one of the main streets here in Estepona.
There's just so much choice everywhere.
And it is such a vibe as well. There's people out on the streets eating. And we ended up in a restaurant
It's
called
called the Boab Tree.
the Barb
A
Tree.
definite recommendation.
100%.
We took some shots of the food actually, so you'll be able to see how delicious it looks.
Yeah, definitely. And we are super fortunate. We are here in Estepona for 10 weeks in total. So we are going to be releasing some more content on what we love and maybe what we don't love so much about Estepona. So make sure to subscribe to our channel to get those videos.
And we will see you on the next one.
See you on the next video.